But if you are going to come to Rwanda, don't come to Rwanda expecting to have your views or bring your
ideology.
Thank you
to this country.
Because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
And if you plan on moving here, you gotta leave a lot of that crap behind, man.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we already got in our mind. We got to change a lot of how we are and what we do, and we gotta submit and kind of go with this culture. We gotta be de-westernized when we move over here and be Rwandanized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just gonna say this, and because it is what it is. If you come to Rwanda, don't bring your mindset of have everything quick, fast. No.
You're going to be disappointed.
You're going to be very disappointed. And I don't mind that because the food, they take their time. They take their care in the food. And again, it is fresh. It is not frozen food this is all market food or from the land.
So let me just interject there, sweetheart.
Yes.
So I was wondering, you will order something, right? And they will say, let me go see. I'm like, why you gotta go see? If it's on the menu, you ought to have it. But I had to remember, in America, and in most developed countries, a restaurant will have a freezer, cold stock, you know what I'm saying? They have stuff and they're loaded up. The food truck, like what's some of the Cisco, some of the other US foods and stuff, they'll drop off food for their restaurants, and so they stockpile. Okay, so if it's on the menu, they have it in stock to serve the people for whatever time they want it for. But anyway, so they don't have to say, let me go see if we got it or not, if it's on the menu. And very few times when you go to a restaurant in America and they say, well, we don't have it, we're out of that, because they might have sold out of it. But anyway, but here, they have to make sure that they have it because they don't have stockpile freezers with stuff frozen and they got to get out the freezer to get it. No. Everything is fresh. I'm talking about if you eating fish, that fish probably was alive an hour ago.
The people in Rwanda, they're conservative. You don't see people with all of their stomach out, women, all of that stuff. You don't see people with their breasts. You don't see that at all. You don't see the men with their pants sagging, with their underwear showing. You don't see that of no male, no female. They are dressed conservatively. They either have their African garments on or they have regular clothes, just like what we were wearing, regular t-shirts, jeans. You know, they had sandals, they had skirts, but the skirts were to the knees or a little bit above. You didn't see all these short skirts. You didn't see any of that.
No bonnets on their head
walking down. You didn't. They were dressed when they come out the house. They're dressed to do whatever they're supposed to do. They don't run to the grocery store with slippers on, like house shoes and all of that stuff. They don't do that.
The women over here are professional at that.
Yeah,
they are. The women over here are professional.
Yeah. So we want to be honest with you all and tell you what this culture is and what it's all about, and so that you are informed if you decide to even visit over here. Let's just dress the part. Okay, if you're coming to somebody else's country, let's respect their culture.
That's right.
Okay, so that's what it is. There's no McDonald's. There's no Burger King. There's no fast food places. There are restaurants.
Yeah.
There the only thing, like I say, is the KFC. One KFC. That's it.
And I don't know how KFC got it.
Right. I have no idea. But they have everywhere you go, it's restaurants or it's small. It's either big restaurants or small restaurants, bar and grills, different things like that. There are no fast food because everything is
fresh.
Okay, so you don't have the chemicals and all of the stuff that we eat there in the United States.
Here in Rwanda, they treat visitors
Yes.
and expats as a honored guest in their
Yes.
home. That's the way
Yes.
they view
Us.
Now, when you come here to visit, they're going to view you the same way. They're going to take care of you. Matter of fact, we was told by Albert that by Bruno, that's another guy that we met, that if it would be better for him to mess over Albert than it is to mess over me. Because if he mess over me, it's like so many years sentence that he got to serve if he harm me. He'd be better off harming one of his own than harming me. I was like, wow. He said, that's Visit Rwanda is serious. It's on all their stuff.
Right.
They really hold it. That's why you're safe here. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you.
No.
I'm telling you.
It is so safe. There's security. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't have a problem.
You're not a problem.
But when you go to the malls, before you enter that parking lot,
Yep.
they're checking your vehicle.
Yep.
They are making sure you don't have anything. When you go into the supermarkets, when you go into the in the mall, you got to put your purses and everything in the conveyor belt.
Every building you go in,
security.
It's security.
It's the first thing that you're gonna see when you go to any building. You're gonna see the security. I love that because I feel like I'm safe because they're checking everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
it's like
yeah.
it's like everywhere you go, it's like going to a courthouse in America.
Exactly.
When you go into a courthouse in America, you got to go through that thing with beep, whatever. It's like at the airport. Yeah.
So it is safe. It is a very safe country. What people say about it being safe, they are not lying.
Really, I don't think they emphasize it enough because I'm telling you, there's no gun. You don't own no guns over
So
here.
all of y'all that love y'all little guns, stay in America.
This ain't the country for you.
This ain't the country for you. This particular country, Rwanda, is not for you.
No.
Because they do not allow guns. The only people that have guns is the security.
Police and the military.
So
that's it.
You ain't got to worry about nobody coming up and jacking you for your stuff.
And the government pays these security companies at everywhere they are.
Yes.
And they're everywhere.
Yes.
They are everywhere.
Yes.
In military kind of style uniform.
You know them.
Yeah.
You know them.
And they're male and female.
Yep. And
young.
It's so sad.
You don't got no old part of them saying, let me see your back. No. Matter of fact, the police are intentionally aged 18 to 23. That's it. You're not going to see no 30-year-old policeman. You ain't going to see no 45-year-old policeman. You ain't going to see no fat policeman trying to teach you down. No. All of them are slim and young, and they don't play.
Right.
Now that's what it is now.
And it's not like a mean or harassment or nothing. They just do their job, and they're nice. They're not like hey, not like that. They're security, but it's not nothing coming off where it's offensive or it's you feel threatened like something's getting ready to happen. No, they just do their job and send you on your way. That's it.
Comply. That's all you gotta do.
That's it. And there's no. I don't think the vaping. They don't do that. They don't vape here.
Wait a minute. I ain't seen nobody smoke since we've been here.
Yeah, they have a note in the restaurant said no smoking or something, so that I think they do, but we didn't see anybody smoking.
Man, we
literally didn't see anybody smoking.
So no smoke since
to be honestly, I don't know if they smoke or not, but there's no vaping, there's no plastic here because they keep their country clean. So you come in, their straws are paper straws. So they keep their country clean. So if you can't abide by those, no drugs, no weed, marijuana, all of that stuff.
Crime is very little.
Very little. And
very
accidents,
little.
Very little. Very little. Very little.
So it's really, we have seen firsthand.
Yes.
We've seen firsthand how this place is in a week time.